It's not an easy marriage. He has to look at me and see what I need. And we have to make decisions based on that, not based on what people think marriage should be.
Right? Marriage demands that you be the best version of you, or it ain't gonna work.
I think, so, I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely.
The fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
You know, talk about my relationship with Pac and trying to figure that out. That was a huge loss in my life because he was one of those people that I expected to be here. And my upset is more anger, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel that he left me. I really did believe that he was gonna be here for the long run.
From looking at him, wasn't necessarily like the type of cat that I would even like deal with.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Oh, fuck yeah. But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince. I couldn't handle it, you know? I was the soft rapper from Philly and he was Pac. Right.
I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow.
They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
I was sickened by the standing ovation.
Like the idea that there's any justification whatsoever of him getting up there and smacking him in the face like that.
He didn't need to go up there and smack him at all.
No.
This was the Hollywood version of your drunk uncle starting a fight, ruining the wedding, and then standing up and giving a long toast.
Will Smith was offended by the joke and wanted to stand up for his wife. Fine. Or if you really want to hurt a comedian, don't laugh.
We sat in stunned disbelief at Will Smith's violent and emotional meltdown.
Can police do anything even though Chris Rock is not pressing charges?
So is this Will Smith's career? Is it in jeopardy?
Will Smith has been in a free fall of sorts ever since the Oscars. What he did in regards to slapping Chris Rock has led to a lot of questions about conduct, what is a fair punishment, and more. At first it seemed like no punishment would happen to him, all due to his star status. Then the Academy said they would investigate what they could do. Then Will Smith decided to do something, and now everyone else is getting in on the action, including his own talent agency. We'll break it down for you, but before we do that, go ahead and do us a favor by leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Do you want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? All you have to do is comment the secret hidden message somewhere in this video. That's it. Oh, and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways. Winner will be announced at the last day of each month. Thanks for watching and good luck. Number 5, the Oscars apology. So as noted, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock and put everyone in shock. But the shock didn't end there, as Smith was allowed to stay for what happened next. Will Smith was nominated for and then won the award for Best Actor for his role as King Richard, the father of Venus and Serena Williams. And during the speech, he made some very interesting statements. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. At this time in my life, at this moment, I'm overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Anjanu Ellis, who's one of the most strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. Smith continued, I got to protect Sania and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. I know to do what we do, you gotta be able to take abuse and you gotta be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you gotta be able to have people disrespecting you. You gotta smile and you gotta pretend like that's okay. I want to apologize to the Academy and I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment and I'm not crying about winning an award. It's about being able to shine light. This was a very polarizing moment, because many were happy for Will Smith finally getting that award, but they cheered for him at the Oscars as if nothing happened, even though we all literally saw what he did, and that led to consequences and statements beyond what was said that night. Number 4, the social media apology. In a post on Instagram the following day, Smith called his behavior unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. He wrote, I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There's no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. Smith added in his post that violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. He also included in his note an apology to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. as well as the family of tennis stars Venus and Serena Williams, and those involved in the film for which he won his Best Actor award on Sunday. "I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us," he wrote. "I'm a work in progress." Some felt that this apology was satisfactory and felt it was time to move on. Others weren't as moved and wondered why Will made that on Instagram. Regardless of whether it was good or not, the Academy were doing an investigation into things and were yet to render a verdict, until Will forced the issue himself. Number 3, the resignation. Will Smith decided to take the next step himself by resigning from the Academy. "I have directly responded to the Academy's disciplinary hearing notice, and I will fully accept any and all consequences for my conduct. My actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. The list of those I have hurt is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home. I betrayed the trust of the Academy. I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work. I am heartbroken. I want to put the focus back on those who deserve attention for their achievements and allow the Academy to get back to the incredible work it does to support creativity and artistry in film. So I'm resigning from the membership in the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and will accept any further consequences the board deems appropriate. Change takes time, and I'm committed to doing the work to ensure that I never again allow violence to overtake reason." What this means is that he won't be able to get nominations or awards from the Academy, even if he did a role that was Oscar worthy. Now movies he's been in could get nominated, but not he himself. That is indeed a big move, especially since he just got his Oscar for Best Actor. But perhaps this is his way of saying he won't be put in a position where he could make such a mistake again, to which we should be grateful, but that doesn't mean that's the end of his punishment. Number 2. Halted production. As if all of this wasn't enough, now Will's actor career is coming under fire. There are multiple reports stating that various studios, as well as streamers like Netflix, are putting a halt on any productions that Will Smith currently has with them. For Netflix, he was working on a crime boss thriller called Fast and Loose, of which he was to star. He was also working with them in a production capacity and making certain sequels like Bright 2. Furthermore, you recall that his Bad Boys franchise was set to get a 4th film after Bad Boys for Life did really well at the box office. But now, well, it's on hiatus, even though pages of the script were shown to Smith just days before everything went down. So why is this all happening like this? Right now, Will Smith, despite winning Best Actor, is radioactive. If people rush to hire him for projects, it's gonna come off as hypocritical, because he hit someone and at first didn't even get punished for it. And while he is doing self-imposed exile, that doesn't mean that it's right that he goes right back into making movies and shows and such. To be clear, Will Smith, barring him retiring or something else coming to light, is likely going to make movies and TV shows again. But for now, he's on notice in more ways than one. Number 1. Almost dropped by his agency. Bigwigs at Will Smith's high-powered talent agency reportedly debated about whether to dump the embattled actor for slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. The creative artist agencies Brian Lord, Richard Lovett, and Kevin Huvane faced a dilemma of historic proportions when their client whacked Rock across the face for joking about his wife's hair, then went on to win the Academy Award for his role in King Richard. An internal debate about the matter overshadowed a leadership retreat held by the famed agency at the swanky Terrena Resort in Rancho Palos Verdes, according to sources. 3 sources who spoke with Lord told Daily Beast that he told several people at the event that CAA, which is the process of acquiring rival agency ICM, which represents Rock, should get rid of Smith. But Lovett did not want to lose the 53-year-old actor whom he personally reps, and was described as frazzled amid the fallout. It's not hard to see why that would be. The CAA's conundrum was further complicated by the fact that the agency had been associated with disgraced movie producer Harvey Weinstein. However, a CAA spokesperson insisted that there is no truth to the report. Simply never happened, the rep said. We highly doubt that it never happened for the basic reason that it had to be discussed no matter what, even if it was just a question of should we dump him, with a very quick no as a resulting answer. Because if they didn't talk about it, that would be a very bad thing in terms of how to handle things, a reoccurring theme in this whole incident. So perhaps that is par for the course at this point. And there you have it, everyone, a look at what's going on with Will Smith now and how things are only getting worse for him as time goes on. Can you believe that things are escalating to the level that they are right now? What do you think will happen to Will Smith as even more time passes? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.